Hello,
You're welcome.
this is Matt, and I'm Travis, and today, this is
Something cool with Matt and Travis.
Something Cool with Matt and Travis. Who are we talking about today, Matt?
I think we're talking about Perdition, aren't we?
We're talking about a band, Perdition. Where are they from?
Here in Wichita.
And they play symphonic deathcore metal.
That's some hardcore shit.
That's pretty metal, so fuck you. What's the lineup for this?
We got Brandon Maish on vocals.
Brandon Maish, new addition to vocals. This band's had quite a bit of lineup changes, but not a big deal because they overcome every time. They don't lose any ground when they do a lineup change, at least in the past they haven't. And they just keep moving forward. They're unstoppable. You've got Brandon Wilderdom playing guitar, along with Ian Stout playing guitar. And if you'd like to contact this band for a gig, contact Ian Stout. He's the responsible one for this band. Every band gets one. You also have Jeremy Brake, Mitch Dozel, and Andrew Clapp, who I believe plays piano and went to Goddard High School. Say it with me.
And apparently this guy, who you can't see, but I can see him.
You can see me.
Tyler Dodge pulling the studio on Something Cool. So let's talk a little more. They started in 2011. They're all from Wichita, Kansas. Play a lot in Wichita, Kansas, and they're pretty fucking heavy.
I really enjoy him.
They were really refreshing when they came to the Wichita scene, at least for me. I thought they were a very good bridge in a very diluted Wichita.
I attribute their sound. I equate their sound to like a Dimmu Borgir meets Whitechapel.
That's a good way to put it. They definitely filled a good void in the Wichita scene. That genre hadn't really been done in Wichita that I know of, and they pulled it off very well. They first started as a band called Undefined Haunting, where they started off with a goofy lineup, but they're not that lineup anymore. But they stuck hard to that piano sound, and at first I was like, piano, deathcore, what? But then it got pretty
Piano's
good.
boss.
It definitely got really good.
Definitely was.
And what's his name? Andrew Clapp, you own that piano, boy. And your band kicks butt. Go ahead and tell them about what song we're listening to today.
Throne of Exile, I believe. Do you have it up?
Is it on there?
No, I have to restart my computer.
Well, Throne of Exile is the song we're talking about today. We just listened to it. Some great features when you're listening to Perdition are... Talk to him, Matt.
Well, of course, you're gonna get the big symphonic keyboards that really got them out there. I think you're gonna get
I haven't learned to it all.
you're gonna get the chuggy guitars from Brandon, because I believe he started as a bass player, didn't he?
I'm not sure, but Brendan definitely has grown a lot as a guitarist. I've watched him grow since playing goofy shows in Ark City, Kansas. They know what I mean. They were a goofy band, but now they're heavier than probably one of the heaviest bands in Wichita, Kansas, in my opinion, which is a lot Wichita, so listen up.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the heavier bands we have around here.
Next to Rich Willist.
Oh, we suck. Anyway, then of course you have Ian.
Ian.
You know what? You should let me know how to pronounce that name.
It's Ian Stout, because that's how his friends say it, and I eavesdrop.
And he's a more like riffy guitarist, more old school death metal.
Also, started off pretty sloppy, but if you look at him now, you wouldn't even know it because he's a great guitarist these days. No Trey Swain, but great guitarist. Just kidding, Ian. JK.
Who's on drums?
Drums, we have I don't know his name, but he's a scrawny white guy. Got a lot of stickers on his drums. Very blast beaty. If you like blast beats, you're going to have a huge hard-on for this band, Perdition. 8-inch plus.
And like I said, they've had a lot of trouble with vocalists. Because they started with, what was it, Jaden?
Don't know his name.
They started with some guy, and he was pretty good. And
now they got a real short guy.
Yeah, got a real short guy. And I only met him one time, but he seems pretty cool.
Seen him in shows. Like I said, a lot of change in the vocal lineups, but that hasn't held them back at all. They've done a great job handling that. They find a vocalist. If he doesn't work out for them, they get one, and they tell him how to be, and they handle it.
Yeah,
I attribute that to Ian and Brandon Wilderdom. They seem the most responsible for this band.
Yeah, they're definitely more responsible than my band.
They're responsible people. That's all there is to it. But yeah. Last week we did Pterodactyl. This week Perdition. Get on the comments. Tell us what band to do next week, because we're not good at planning. So tell us what to do.
We really aren't. So I'm Matt, and this is Travis, and this was something cool.
With Perdition.